Look, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Now, do you know why some people sleep so peacefully at night while others are constantly worrying about if they're going to get exposed or not? Well, the difference is one word, and that's integrity. And today we're going to dive in Proverbs 10, verse 9, to get a better understanding of what Scripture is saying about the importance of having integrity. And it says, but whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. Now, this verse may seem simple, but it carries life-changing wisdom for how we're supposed to live every day, our reputation, and even our peace of mind. So let's unpack this and break it down together. Now, first the verse says, whoever walks in integrity. Now, integrity doesn't mean just telling the truth sometimes. No. Let's get a better understanding. It's about being honest, morally upright, and consistent on an everyday basis. Walking in integrity means your actions, your thoughts, and your words match. There's not going to be a double life, no pretending or hiding. For example, imagine a barber, maybe somebody like me, who always charges fairly, shows up on time, and treats every customer with respect. Now, that person might not get rich quickly, but what will happen is that they build trust and loyalty that will last for years. All right, now the next phrase is very powerful, and then it says, walks securely. You see, walking in integrity, it gives you a peace of mind. You don't have to remember lies or try to cover tracks. Your conscience is clear. And the result of that is life becomes stable because you're not in constant fear of being exposed for doing something you know you're not supposed to be doing. Think of it like this. Someone who lies has to keep track of every lie, constantly worrying about getting caught or exposed. But someone honest, they sleep well at night because the truth is on their side. All right, now let's look at the other side of things. It says, but whoever takes the crooked paths, they will be found out. So the first thing we need to understand, what is a crooked path? Now in the Bible, the crooked path, it represents manipulation, deception, trying to hide sin, or even living a double life. Now at first, it might seem like a shortcut, like lying and cheating might get you ahead, but truth will always surface. And Scripture warns us about this in Numbers, I think it's 32, verse 23. For example, the same barber who cheats customers, they may make quick cash, but eventually the word will spread, customers will leave, and ultimately your reputation will be ruined. You see, not only God will expose you, but the world will let it be known also. There will be no permanent hiding. So how do we apply this to our everyday life? Well, number one, consistency really matters. Meaning, live the same way at home, at work, online, and before God. 2, be honest even when it's hard. You see, integrity is tested in small choices, so don't cheat, lie, or have to manipulate anything. Number 3, long-term thinking. You see, quick gains from crooked paths will always fail, but what integrity does, it builds lasting peace, respect, and security. And number 4, make sure you check your conscience. Ask yourself, am I really living honestly? For example, a student may cheat on a test and pass, but eventually their lack of understanding is going to show up in the higher grade level or in life later on. What I want you to understand is that integrity may seem slower, but you can value the process better because it prepares you for life. So what I want you to take away spiritually from this message is that Proverbs 10 verse 9 is reminding us that walking with God, we must walk honestly. Be the same person in your family, your friendship, and your community. Whether you believe it or not, God really honors integrity. He protects and blesses those who walks upright on a continuous basis. And crooked ways may give you temporary pleasure or benefits, but it will always lead to either a consequence or an exposure you don't want. Your walk isn't just a physical thing. It's a daily moral and lifestyle footprint. So today I want to challenge you to examine your walk. Are you walking in integrity, or do you have some crooked paths that you're trying to hide? Remember, integrity is not about being perfect. It's about being honest, consistent, and upright. And if this message blessed you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more biblical wisdom. And please share this to somebody who needs encouragement, because one thing we all have in common is we all going through something. As always, I hope this message helped at least one person. I will be back at you again tomorrow with another one. Until then, I need you to keep your head on a swivel love yourself, and only help who wants to be helped. I love y'all. I'm out.